Hey, come on guys. Quick introduction. For those of you who don't know, this is my dad. His name is Mike. He's a little humble, so I'll tell you, he's a little bit of a badass. Why don't you give them just kind of like a quick spark notes of your history?
I don't really know what to say. Yes, I have gone to jail. Yes, I have done drugs. Children stay off drugs. This is what you turn out to be. I enjoy life. I've tried just about everything anybody's dared me to try. Some were smart, some weren't. Some I walked away from, some I didn't. I got a lot of doctors that'll vouch for that. I love building cars. I am not a high-tech person. That's what he's for. I'm old school. My dad taught me if you want something, work for it, get it. If you can't afford to buy it, build it. That's how I ended up with this. Building things, creating things. Hell, that just about summed up my life.
So, what was it that actually got you into working on cars and motorcycles?
I blame my dad. 10 years old, he bought me my first motorcycle. It was a Sears Allstate 106. Yeah, he bought me a Sears Allstate and I had a ride on that. A few months later, I ended up 12 or 14 motorcycles. My dad thought, what did I create? I have drag raced them, motocrossed them, broke a lot of bones, 74 altogether. Yeah, sort of wired together and pinned together. And got my first car. I should say I built my first car when I was 18. It's a 57 Chevy. Had a 6-cylinder, 3-speed on the stick or on the column. It ran pretty good, but not enough power, so I put 3 2-barrels on it. My dad thought, oh, okay, that'll keep you out of trouble. No, it didn't. Got hard up for money because I found another car I wanted, so I put it up for sale. Guy came by to take it for a test drive. 50 years later, I'm still waiting for him to return it. Never let a person know that you don't have a title for a car and he test drives it, and then when you look around, find out he walked there. So yeah, I learned pretty much not to do that again. Bought a 41 Ford pickup, lowrider. That was nice. Got rid of that, bought a 66 GTO. Had the 389 Pontiac in it from Texas, and pulled that out, put a 455 in it. And God, I love that car. Since then, I've owned a Barracuda, 4 Mustangs, and then my pride and joy in the last 10 years is 1980 El Camino.
Yeah,
I love that thing.
I just posted a picture of that.
Yeah, you guys probably seen the picture of it.
How many vehicles do you think you've owned? Just rough estimate.
Give or take. Cars, about 135. Motorcycles altogether, probably 70. Give or take in there someplace.
All right, so a lot of them were curious about the El Camino. What all? Give us the story on that.
Started out a 355 out of a Corvette. Put a steel crank in it, molly rods, flat top pistons, Procom 202 heads, a 722 lift cam in it, Eldebrock tunnel ram, 2 650s on it, Pete Jackson drive gear, had a 4,000 stall converter in it, line lock, it had trans brake. The transmission could hold up to 1,000 horse. I was between 550, someplace in there.
And that was a Turbo 400 trans, right?
Turbo 400 transmission. It's a nice car. A friend of mine, Rob, painted it. Had ghost flames in it and dragons shooting flames on the back trunk or tailgate. Yeah, no trunk really.
Yeah.
Took it to a lot of car shows. Never really got into street racing too much because I promised my wife I wouldn't. Still love you, babe. Week after I got rid of it, they decided to start doing street racing, which really pissed me off because I could have went out and had some fun, but oh well.
Yeah, the slicks that we put on the black truck came off his El Camino.
But had a lot of fun, got trophies at car shows with it, and just totally had a riot. Built a couple big Jeeps. Built one for my wife, had a 4-cylinder in it with a 12-inch lift. She loved it. And then I picked up another CJ7, and well, more power. By the time I was done, I had a 22-inch lift, 44 Mickey Thompsons, had a 350, about a 400 horse automatic sitting in it. You had to climb up the tires to get into it. It was just a big Tonka toy. I'd have to let the air out of the tires to get it through the garage door. We had a ride at Silver Lake showing up the big trucks up there.
Go
I
ahead.
could drive up the hill about 3/4 of the way, turn around, stop, talk to somebody, and then back up the rest of the way just to piss them off. And I'd take it down on the flat spots and race the quads. Yeah, we had a riot with that, and that's another one I hate getting rid of. But
All right, so one question that I've gotten a few times is, what are your like top 3 dream builds to do? Like, if, I'm assuming just like money's no object, just 3 builds you'd love to do.
well, I've built 6 trikes in the last 3 years for everybody else. I would love to build a trike with a V8 in it. I would love to pick up an old, about a 56, 55, 56, someplace in there, Chevy pickup truck, drop a big block in it, low ride it. Not low ride it, just a low ride, nothing big. I've never really built up a good truck before. Money no object? God, I'd have no idea. I've never had that option. But if money is no object, I think I could come up with something that'd blow your mind. Or kill me, one of them two.
What is your favorite tool in the garage?
Godzilla. My disc grinder with a 14-inch blade on it.
That thing scares the shit out
That
of me.
thing, for a cutoff saw, screw them little 2-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch. If you ain't got 14 inches, you ain't cutting shit. But if the blade goes, you go.
Yeah.
You guys probably seen it running a few times.
Yeah.
It's wicked.
There have been some people that have commented on it. And that thing, it really does scare me. Like, whenever he's using that thing, I try to make sure I'm out of the line of that blade.
Yeah, when it catches, it throws you pretty good.
Yeah, there have been a few times it's gotten caught and just rips it right out of your hand.
The time I cut your exhaust and it caught and it hit the drive shaft. Yeah, that made you nervous. Made me laugh.
It really did make me nervous.
Best tool is that hoist.
Yeah, actually that's true. I didn't even think about that. I thought you'd say the torch, but
Well, yeah. If you can't fix it, cut it.
yeah, actually the hoist would probably be the best one. What are like the best things you can do to a vehicle? Like, say you get like a stock truck, for instance, since we mostly do trucks on this channel now. What are like your main go-to modifications?
Cam. Gotta have a good cam. Something that's gonna increase some horsepower, give it the rumble. You can impress more people with a nice cam. Competition cam, roller cam, any kind of cam. Even with a stock exhaust, you got a good cam, people will notice it. If you got headers on a mild motor that just sits there and hums, that sucks. You might as well just cut your muffler off. It's about the same sound, but if you got a cam, yeah. Cam's the first thing I'd put in a motor. Next question.
Trying to remember all the ones that I've been asked. What vehicle do you hate the most?
Dodge products. And even worse, if they're green. Me and green do not get along. I cannot stand a green motorcycle. I cannot stand a green car. I have lost my ass on both of them. I've gotten pissed at both of them. And I did burn one up because I hated it so much. I've tried painting a motorcycle any other color than green, and that bad luck stink never come off of it. Sold it after sinking so much money into it, still lost money. I'll never own green. Nope.
Unless it's like a forest green.
Forest green I like.
Any other color green can go right to hell. What is your favorite motor of all time?
383 stroker. I love that motor.
If you were gonna build a race car, what kind of car would you build and for what kind of racing?
Oh shit. God, you're making me think now and that hurts. If I was drag racing, I would probably go with a Mustang and, yep, against everything I said, 427. Yep.
Like a 68 Mustang or 69?
Hell, I'm not sure. I've had a lot of them, but they're all old. And some of the ones nowadays, the body styles are really nice. Camaro, yeah, everybody's seen them, been there, done it, got the t-shirts. Monte Carlos are nice, GTOs are nice, but aerodynamic, yeah, it's between Camaro or Mustang.
What if you were doing like a land speed car? Like a standing mile or something? That's something that'd be fun to do someday.
Wow.
Do a standing mile car?
Shit, I don't know. It'd have to be very aerodynamic. Low to the ground.
We could do like a Monza or a 3rd gen Camaro.
Yeah.
Alright, final one. What would you build for a drift car?
Ah, shit. 75 Olds Delta 88 with a 455 in it. I had one of them. That thing would corner like a bitch. You could go over any road in the world and it feels like an expressway. And when you floor it around curves, that thing will slide like freaking crazy. If you hit something, God, I feel sorry for it. I lost it in the winter on a highway on a curve and hit the guardrail. Tore the guardrail out and still drove my car home. You cannot kill a Delta 88 or a 98. Them things was, God, they were built tough. And it was a nice ride.
If we could find one, I would be 100% down to build a Delta 88 drift car.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
God, them things ride like a dream. But yeah, on the drift car circuit, I don't think you'd see one. But
Not until we're done with it.
now it'd have to be something about 10,000 pounds lighter.
Alright, we're at 22 minutes right now. So
Oh damn, I've told my whole life story.
pretty much. So I think that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
What he said.
We'll see you next time.
It's harder than hell thinking of something to stay.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck, I can't even talk.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you